Hi, John.
Hi, I hear you talking about the president. I think that we should all pray that he does not go blind.
Why is that?
$1 trillion. Hey, that's a lot of self-stimulation, right? Okay, now I think Grandma was right. After 65 years of self-stimulation, I've got glaucoma. I'm going blind. Pray for the president.
All right, thank you very much, John. Thank you. Woohoo! Wow. Well, he didn't say a thing about the plane trip, but I will. So he takes, I think we figured out he used 20 or 30,000 gallons of gasoline to fly out to Denver to sign this bill today. And you realize 30,000 gallons is about as much gasoline as a human being uses in maybe 30, 40 years, maybe 50 years? I mean, listen, I say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If they're gonna say that if these guys are taking government money, then they need to cut their private jets, then Obama needs to cut back too. You know, he's not king. And you lead by example. So stay in Washington where you belong and leave us the hell alone out here and quit wasting our money and leaving your carbon footprint all over everything. Oh. I mean, does the hypocrisy escape you people, or are you just so good at rationalizing that? I don't know. Susan, what's going on?
The freedom...
The fairness doctrine,
yeah.
yes.
Yes. I have a question. Is that going to affect I know it's going to affect you all.
Well, it hadn't affected you any.
The sports radio guys.
No.
How come?
Because they don't talk about anything important. It's baseball. It's basketball.
I know.
No, I mean,
are we going to lose them? I mean, are we going to have to get people like talk something other than sports?
No.
So we're not going to lose all of the sports people?
No, unfortunately, no.
Oh.
But anyway. But I mean, really, when you think about it, it's, they're just games. It's kind of hard to take them too seriously. But no. And you know what? We're going to fight. If they try to pass the fairness doctrine or screw with us, we're going to fight. And that may just be what they need to do in order to get a lot of people off their butt. That might be the time when it's time to take up rifles. That may be the time when it's time to arm ourselves and, do something. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying. You start taking away freedom of speech. Listen, it's ridiculous. Why do they need more balance? They have the House. They have the Senate. They have the presidency. Do you think they have a hard time getting their message out? They just want to silence anybody who points out the truth. Part of socialism, folks. Oh, not in America. Yes, it is. And Mr. Smiley with the big ears, the Curious George guy, is right behind it. And he was raised in that attitude. He hung out with the socialists at Harvard. He says it in his book. He was a child of Saul Alinsky, who was a communist, a socialist, a street organizer. He hangs out with Jeremiah Wright and accepts praise from, what's the name of the Calypso, Louis Farrakhan. Yeah, it might be time to take up arms if that happens. Don't you think? Nah, you won't do anything. The American people won't do anything. They'll just sit there and bitch about it. They won't do anything about it. But somebody's going to do something about it. Because you know what? They're already, we've heard from a couple of kooks today, and they're out there. And those would be what I call the irrational people. And the irrational people will be the first ones to act. Then the rational people will begin to do what the irrational people do. Because they're going to get fed up and they've got nothing to lose. I'm telling you, it's coming. I mean, I don't want to sound like Beck, but I think it's coming. Thanks for the call, Susan. Let's go to Kathy. Hey, Kathy.
Hey, how are you?
Your name's Kathy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't.
It's okay. I have a deep voice.
Yes, you do. You scared me.
and I don't smoke. But anyway.
That's okay. Yeah, I was going to ask you. Is it Marlboro? What's up, Kathy?
Yeah. Well, I was calling about Obama's airplane trip because last night on History Channel they had a deal about her.
Yeah, that's pretty nice, isn't it?
Well, yeah, especially if they take 2 planes wherever he goes in case he gets in trouble.
Yeah.
You think they took 2 to Denver?
No, I think they took 4. You know why I think they took... Let me tell you why I think they took 4. Because Joe Biden went too. And unless I'm wrong, the president and the vice president never travel in the same plane.
Yeah, because then it'd be a disaster if we lost them both.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be... it would be a disaster, because then we'd have to find some way to get Nancy Pelosi out of... Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
No,
could you imagine waking up from, like, a nap some afternoon, and all of a sudden you see Nancy Pelosi addressing the nation?
Yeah.
Twitching on whatever those drugs she does? Oh, man.
Be too scary. The other thing I think maybe somebody should do is tell Obama he won, and then maybe he could quit going around on these campaign flights, because that's what it looks like he's doing to me.
You know what else you could tell him, too?
In lectures, too.
And his head just bounces back and forth. I'm telling you, he's a bobblehead doll. Anyway, thanks, Kathy.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. And I'm sorry I confused you at first, but I've had that happen before. All right, quick break, right back. Hold on.
Right again. Air Force One crew's going. Again? We just got back. Man, this guy likes to fly.
Hey, what's that guy? Who's the guy with the dummies? Jeff? Is it Jeff?
Oh, Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, Jeff Dunham. You know, that's who Biden looks like. He does.
Walter.
No, he looks like Walter, the old grumpy dummy.
Oh, yeah.
He's a